Hello and welcome to another video. So today I'll be looking at the community patch that Shadow Evil made. A link will be in the description. That is not the weapon I want to test. So yeah, I'll be testing a couple of the weapons in this video. I'll do a couple of the videos with the changes, and I'll also be streaming the patch as well whenever I get around to streaming. So for the first change that I'll be covering, there's the Varuk. Varuk's one of my favourite weapons in the game. It's amazing, and also that bullet reflection, I love it. So what did the Varuk get? The Varuk got a fairly small change. By the way, there's like 90 changes. The patch notes say 100, but some of them are just notes of things that got buffed through another change. Like there's a couple of bandit assault rifles which got indirectly buffed by a bandit assault rifle buff. So like, even though the Madhouse wasn't changed, it's still now better. So back to the Varuk. The Varuk now only consumes 1 ammo per shot, so your boss damage goes up immensely. I tried it for mobbing. It's not really different as much. You just reload a lot less with this thing, and it makes it very nice to use. I mean, its DPS still isn't as high as some of the other weapons in the game, as some of the other SMGs in the game, but it's certainly respectable, and I will say I thoroughly enjoyed using the Varuk in my testing, and it's a very fun weapon. Next up, the E-Tech Blaster. The nasty Blaster, or Blaster, whatever, is a bandit E-Tech assault rifle, and I'm testing this one to cover 2 changes. 1, a large buff to bandit assault rifles, and 2, a fix to E-Tech assault rifles. It doesn't say specifically what numbers in the patch notes, but yeah, it seems to do a lot more critical hit damage, which I assume is from the E-Tech fix, since critical hit damage was kind of broken. So when using assault rifles, I've noticed whenever I've hit something in the head, they've just like popped. So yeah, I'm using this E-Tech assault rifle, and it's pretty good, especially if I get like all the damage bonuses of my class like stacked up on each other. Testing it versus against like a non-slag, non-phase lock opponent, it was fairly weak, so you definitely still need to spread the slag around. That seems to be the most important thing regarding this weapon. So I went down there and it's fine. Just slag up, and yeah, working with Cloud Kill there, it's very powerful. There's a group of 3 enemies here. They should all go down very quickly. There we are. Cloud Kill in there as well, getting some kills. And I am actually going to go over and kill Bonehead, because Bonehead got a little bit of a change. Well, he didn't, but what he drops did. Now, the Bone Shredder got a rebalance, but I haven't actually had the Bone Shredder drop for me yet, so I don't know what the changes to that are. What he does also do is he drops the Shredder Fire, as he should have done. Yeah, with this patch, he drops the Shredder Fire. There it is, on the ground. Now, I did farm him quite a bit. Every single time, he dropped the Shredder Fire, and he did drop the Bone Shredder once. So it seems to be a bug where the Shredder Fire and the Bone Shredder drops was swapped, although apparently I was the only one with that, so I have no idea. So just a thing to look out for. May or may not happen. Now, this next weapon, the Elephant Gun. It got a very large buff, as you can see there. It actually kind of got 2. It got a big buff to the Elephant Rifle, as you can see here. I'm nearly one-shotting Fossil Skags there. I'm using Legendary Cat mod for like plus Reaper and stuff. And not the Legendary Siren here. However, yeah, it's pretty powerful. Also, Bolt Action Sniper Rifles got buffed as well. I'm not sure if that buff affects Jacob's... affects this one in particular, but it'll affect all others, which is very... which is needed, since green Jacob Sniper Rifles are better than blues. However, this thing, it's working out pretty good. Cloud Kill's helping me a lot here, to be honest. However, I can imagine a 0 with the extra critical hit damage. If you hit anything in the head with this thing versus a slagged or deathmarked or phase lock target, yeah, they're gonna die. They're gonna die very, very quickly, and yeah, this is making a pretty short work of these guys. I do kill a rabbit in a second here just to show its like true actual damage. Yeah, you do need to hit the head. Body shots don't quite do enough, and Cloud Kill tends to finish those off. I'm also being eaten right now. Please go away, rabbit. Oh lordy. it still suffers from barrel poking through the enemy syndrome. Like that. Oh well, we got him with the immolate bonus, and let's test out its actual damage versus a big tanky healthy enemy. There we are. A rabid skag there, going down in 2 shots. Well, 3, but Cloudkill would have finished him off there. Now for the last weapon I'm going to test today, the Seeker. The Seeker is a weapon that doesn't really get anything. It doesn't get any love. It doesn't get any hate. People just kind of forgot its existence. Now this got a little bit of a buff. I'm not sure what kind of buff. Its fire rate seems a little bit faster, and I think its damage has gone up as well. So, as we can see there, it completely melted that guy. And that is the only situation in which it melts people. I will test this one again with Axton, actually. I was just kind of on Maya playing around with some of the changes. But yeah, this will definitely be pretty fun on Axton with Onslaught and Metal Storm. As I say, when I next live stream, will either be it should be evenings. If you want, you can go to my Twitch channel, and in my title, if I've remembered, I often update it with the time I'm next streaming, so you can check that. And I'll be going through a lot more like discussions with the changes as well, since there is a lot of cover. There is like 90 plus changes with this patch, so it's pretty impressive. You know, hats off to Shadow Evil for making this. As I say, it is a unofficial community patch that he's made. He just went around the different Borderlands content creators, including myself, just asking what we would do to Borderlands to make it better. And yeah, a lot of those ideas got implemented with weaponry balances, drop rates for certain weapons. He actually removed and added some weapons from the pre-sequel that he pulled over, put in here. He's got the big thumpers in here, he's got the Nor shield in here. You know, there's a lot to do. As I say, patch notes and the link to his video on how to download this is in the description. It is PC only, which is unfortunate, but you know, if you can modify the .exe files on a console, hats off to you. Also enjoy the ban. Yep. Anyway, that pretty much ends it here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.